What's good, folks? Check it out. You didn't already read that title, you didn't seen that thumbnail. Listen, you're talking about a crowd favorite. This is it right here. Today, I'm getting ready to show you guys just how easy it is to make. Listen to this. These are just honey garlic chicken bites. Let's get it. Okay, so look, I want you guys to come on in and take a look at these ingredients. Don't let all of these bowls right here fool you. It's not really a lot. This right here is parsley. We're gonna dice this down, get out, I love to have a little presentation at the end, right? Garnish. Red chili flakes. Over here we got Sriracha. Now listen, this right here is a recipe that I always make. I'll leave that down in the description box below. It's super easy. I want you guys to pay attention to it. Go ahead and make it. I'll put the instructions with it also, right? Here we got lemon juice. We got garlic. And garlic put a smile on my face. Why? Because we're gonna be using that press, folks. We got butter, cornstarch. Look, right here we got honey, because these are honey garlic, right? And then right here we got chicken broth. Hey, this right here do it. Chicken broth or stock, either way. Now we talk about the star. Look, I just got two nice looking, good looking, chicken breasts right here. And then, I always put salt and pepper. Super easy. Now let's go. Okay, so look, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and get ready, right? We're gonna start with our chicken. We're gonna cut those into 1-inch cubes. Now, I wanna touch bases on this part right here. If you've been following me for a minute, I usually talk about, in some of my videos, I tell everybody the best thing to do is, good practice is, when you cooking, you wanna run yourself some dishwater, wash your dishes as you go. As soon as you're done cooking, your whole complete kitchen is clean, right? Second of all, take a look at these aprons, folks. I got to pop that right there. Got the S&G logo right here. These are denim. I want you guys to look down, right underneath the video. You'll see some towels, you'll see these. Check these out. Get yourself some of these aprons, folks. Now, this is really where I want to go. We talked about the kitchen. Now I'm gonna talk about cleanliness in the kitchen. I want you guys to take a look. Look at my hands right here. I don't know, come on in there and look. This is not no brag type thing, but look, this is just the way I would like to cook. You know what I mean? I like to keep my nails trimmed and, keep my hands clean. Just cleanliness is next to godliness. That's just the way I see it. Especially when you're cooking with food, you just want to keep your hands clean. A lot of people make these remarks to me and they say stuff like, hey, your hands are ashy. Yeah, they ashy. That's why. You don't want to know why? Because I'm constantly washing them, and you don't want to put lotion on your hands and then start cooking and rubbing the food and all that kind of stuff. That being said, let's prep. Okay, so remember, I said we want to cut these down into 1-inch cubes. You do them how you want to. The easiest way would be, just make sure it's flat. Just go ahead and cut about 1 inch here, right? If you cut it there, and if you do them this way, you guys should have the point now. Now you can just go ahead and cube them, right? Super easy. And you want them to all to be about the same. That's for cooking time wise. Because if you cut them too thin, the thin ones will be ready before the thick ones will be, right? So now we just bring it like this and we just cut it. And remember, these are gonna be your bite-sized pieces right here. Okay, so take a look. You can see the size that I cut them. You know what? They all not gonna be perfect, but that's cool right there. I'm gonna monitor it when I'm cooking them, right? So now we'll just take these, and what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go ahead and put some of these on here. I'm gonna put them all in there. It's not really a whole lot of chicken. Now, what you wanna do is you wanna get yourself your cornstarch. You bring your pepper and your salt, right? I think I'm gonna start with my salt first, right? Grind up a little pepper. Now for me, I like to see a lot of pepper, right? It's gonna transfer, to each individual piece, because I'm gonna get in here with my glove. And I don't wanna keep changing my gloves, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a lot of pepper on the top. And I might just put another pinch of salt on there. Chicken to take a little bit of the salt. We're not putting a whole lot, and don't forget, it's granulated and they kind of big, right? This is that kosher salt, that coarse grind. I'm gonna take my cornstarch. So we just use our finger like this, just sprinkle it in, just like you see. Now we get in with our hand. Now we just move this around like this. Now if I'm gonna add a little bit more salt to it, I'm gonna use my left hand, because I don't want to touch the chicken and then contaminate my chicken. My salt. So this is it. We don't need a whole lot on there, because we just wanted to just coat it just like you see right here. This is good, right? Now I'm gonna give it just one more pinch and we call it good. Okay, so look, now you wanna put some heat under your pan, right? Since we cut our chicken, we got it coated with the cornstarch, salt, and pepper. Now check this out. I got my olive oil here, and then I moved from over here, I brought my butter and set it right here. You know why? Because this is what I'm finna do now. I just was talking to a couple of cats at my restaurant, and they was just talking about, they did a recipe and they didn't have no success. And I asked them, did they line everything out? And the dude said, no, he did not. To me, this is where you get your success. When you put everything and you measure prior to starting, then you put everything you need in the, you know, in the group that you're gonna need it to be at the time that you need it. We're not looking at nothing like that. Now, I got a medium heat. I got that going. We wanna heat this olive oil up, and I'm gonna go ahead and add, I just told you guys I'm gonna add my butter, right? There we go. All right, my butter's melted. My oil is up to temp. Hey, and if you guys didn't know, that's like a little trick to keep your butter from burning or turning brown. Go ahead and use yourself some olive oil. I mean, it will turn brown if you got your heat up that high. So now you just want to go ahead and start adding your chicken, right? And I'm putting them in here separate because I don't want them to like start off sticking. Hey, take a look at this right here. I want to know, can y'all see that right there? That's what you're looking for. You know what? This takes about 3 to 4 minutes. You remember they 1 inch or whatever size that you do them. You just want them to brown. You don't want to overcook them. Because if you overcook them, guess what, folks? It's gonna be tough chicken. So once I put a nice little crisp on each side, that's it. If you're using that medium high heat, it don't take long. Then we take them out. You know what? Just start taking them out. And then like I said, I did mine in batches. You know, this is gonna be key. These are gonna be the ones you want. Because once we coat and tumble those and get them all right, you guys are gonna be asking me, how come I didn't send no invite to you? Okay, so look, you can see these are brown just right? Remember, now look, I was under a medium high. I reduced my heat down to medium right now. You can hear it, but trust me, you know, the pan's got to cool down just a little bit. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and add the remainder of my chicken inside, right? Okay, so keeping in line with what I tell you guys, it will help you guys cook when you're in the kitchen, right? Now I move my next group up to what I'm gonna use now. I got these ingredients. I kept back my parsley and my red flakes, right? But all of this goes into the pan. All right, so for me, I'm gonna just start with my honey, right? Now I just got a medium flame underneath. Remember, I reduced it down from medium high, right? We just wanna come with a medium, let everything cool down, just like you see, right? Now I'm gonna come with my stock, juice, Sriracha, load this up. Put a smile on my face. Right, and now we just give this, you know, we want to keep moving this around. Now listen, under this heat, it's gonna start to thicken up, but you want to cook this. The aromatics that come off of that garlic, you know, and once you get everything going, all of the chicken, you know, the Sriracha, everything, this starts to become fire, right? So we just want to keep moving this back and forth. And then right underneath your chin, in front of your eyes, you'll start to see it starting to thicken up. Now, if I was you guys, I'd go ahead and get myself some rice or something like that. You know what I mean? Because I'm ready to put this on a bowl. Okay, so look, you can see it kind of thickened up. I don't want it to be too thick because listen, as it cools, it's going to like, I don't know what the word is, but it'll kind of like thicken up. It won't move as freely as it does. So look, I just removed it, you know, turned my fire off. You can see it's nicely coated. You can see that the garlic is not burnt. And if you get down here and look really, really deep, I want you to look down in there. Just take a look at that right there. You see them black specks? That lets you know that you seasoned it just right. That's your black pepper, folks. Now I'm going to bring this party in. Check it out. We're going to put these red chili flakes on. Now, I just use 2 fingers and a thumb to the traditional pinch. And then we just add some over the top right here, just like this. Okay, so look, I want you to pay attention to the rice right here. Look, I took one of my bowls. I'll show you what I did. I took the bowl, I took it, just went and pressed this down in the middle. Reason I did that, so it'll make a little indentation, because listen, it's about the presentation now, right? So you can see it already look fire, but what I want to do is load some chicken right here in the middle. And if you notice, I put a little green garnish on there, right? I already put the parsley on, but check it out. Then I mixed it up. All right, you've seen all of the goodness, you know what I mean? Hey, what can I say? Honey garlic chicken bites. Hey, super easy. Hey, you're talking about, man, it's probably like ready in about 25 minutes. You know what I mean? Just the fact that you got to cook them in batches, you know? And I would tell you guys, for those of you guys that like to have a lot of sauce, just double the recipe, you know, for a lot of sauce. That'll do it right there. But look, right now I'm finna go in here, just dig in. I done already been sampling them. I know what it tastes like. We have this quite often. Hey, I'm not gonna over talk it. Cheers. Almost dropped my bowl. Hey, I don't know if it's because I've been eating, you know, and sampling it, and then I hit it right here, but I don't know if you can see it on my face. I feel like I'm a little damp. Listen, I'm a lightweight when it comes to these spices like that, right? Listen, that Sriracha, and you know, there was Red Chili Flakes, that right there. Hey, I'm right at the cusp of just being too hot for me to do, especially if you knew you can do this for your mom. You know what I mean? Super easy, turns out great. It's gonna like wow her. She probably gonna be saying like, I don't know if you really made that. Maybe you bought that. Hey, listen, and the presentation on it is just awesome, right? And now speaking of Mother's Day, take a look right here. Listen, if you want to get your mother, you know, something special, something custom for, you know, for her, I got my signature series boards, you know what I mean? Look, all of them say smoking and grilling with AB, right? Listen, and I'm giving 10% off, you know, for Mother's Day. It's Moms of AB, right? And listen, it come with custom text. So you can personalize it like Happy Mother's Day, Mom, from blah, blah, blah. You can get all of that on here. You know, I do it for you. Hey, with that being said, listen, this is fire. Listen, if you're new to my channel, let me just take this time to say, hey, thank you for watching me. Don't forget to like, smash that subscribe button, and tell everybody out there, listen, it's a channel out here that's simplifying these recipes and taking the mystery out of cooking. And with that being said, folks, I got some honey garlic chicken bites to eat, and I'm out. Peace.